Good morning. I'm Jonathan Mathis. Thanks for kicking it with me this morning. This is my YouTube sports channel. You guys all know what's up. You can hit the subscribe button if you want so much more content. Today I'm talking about Saturday night's instant classic. It was a snow fight in Buffalo on Saturday night. Josh Allen put his team on his back and showed off his grit and his intangibles in comeback fashion. What a game it was. It was so exciting. It was beautiful to see the snow fall and blanket the field. And I always say this: great teams endure the elements. Great teams are able to weather the storm. And the Buffalo Bills did that. Their quarterback rose to the occasion in the fourth quarter as the Bills outlast the Dolphins in the AFC East Instant Classic. This was an important win for the Buffalo Bills. And the most important headline coming out of this is that the Bills move to 11-3, clinch their fifth AFC East. They clinched their fifth. They clinched their fifth playoff berth in 6 years. That in the 6 years that Sean McDermott has been the head coach, and now it's fair to say that the Bills have an easy path to the AFC East title. They are in the driver's seat to lock up the AFC East. They should lock up the AFC East. They created a little separation between them and the Miami Dolphins. This was a critical win for them. They got the job done at home, took care of business against a Dolphins team that has turned it around under their new head coach, Mike McDaniel. You see a different Tua. Now, Tua has performed well this season, even though he's had his ups and downs as well, and has struggled with accuracy issues at times. That was a huge performance from Josh Allen. It was an MVP like performance from Josh Allen, and I think he clearly played himself into MVP conversations. I mean, no question about it. You have to mention his name in the same breath as Jalen Hurts or some of these other guys that have been playing like MVPs and putting up MVP like numbers. However, many expected the Dolphins to freeze up. Tua Tagovailoa was an ugly 0-3 in games played at 50 degrees or colder. So he doesn't really play well in cold conditions. And, it was cold in Buffalo. It was 29 degrees at game time. So that was enough to make a lot of people nervous. But he slung it around well enough to make Bills fans, a bit scared. But the Bills were able to, mount a late comeback. And, Josh Allen led his team down the field, engineered his team down the field, had some great drives late in the game, and this is what the Bills needed. The Bills required every bit of his mental toughness because their defense was short on big stops and they had a few errors in the game. The Dolphins led by 8 with 12 minutes to go, and when the Dolphins had the lead, I thought that they would pull off a victory on the road. It was just things were just going their way, and it looked like it looked like the game was pointing in their direction. But then the Bills, they were able to play their way back into the game. Allen, who has played in these conditions before, know what it's like. And he started connecting with an array of targets despite the condition. He made some throws that was on the money down the field, and Josh Allen simply delivered in the clutch. With a stagnant offense in the second half, Allen attempted to go into a hero mode in the fourth quarter. The team was down 29-21. Allen accounted for 52 rushing yards on one drive, and the game-tying 2-point conversion by a matter of inches. And again, he made some explosive plays. I like Josh Allen. He's my favorite quarterback. He's a beast. He's a phenomenal beast. That's what he is to me. Even though he's had an up and down season, players are gonna have up and down years. That's just the way it is in football. You're not gonna perform well all the time in big moments. But Josh Allen showed up when his team needed him to show up. He came back and engineered the game-winning drive with several key throws that was on the money, and Tyler Bass came in, did the rest, kicked the game-winning field goal. The game comes to an end, and that was how the night went. Buffalo now, they are favorites to win the AFC East. They should win the AFC East. I still have them as favorites to go to the Super Bowl. I think this is a Super Bowl caliber team. There's a bunch of playmakers, particularly on the offensive side of the ball, and they can make things happen. They can really make things happen, especially with Josh Allen as the quarterback. Josh Allen is sensational. The man is fun to watch. This matchup exceeded all expectations. And what a game it was. What a game it was. I was mesmerized through the entire game. And again, it just looked like everything was going the Dolphins' way until the Bills turned it on offensively and started to make some plays. Josh Allen, again, being the player that he is, you have to love what this guy has done for this Buffalo Bills team. The Dolphins, on the other hand, are a good team. Tua has improved tremendously. Their new coach has provided that energy, has kind of changed the culture, and Tua believes. This Dolphins team believes. So next year it could be better results for this Dolphins team, but the Bills are just too much to handle right now, and the Bills look really, really good. We got more NFL games today. It's going to be plenty to talk about today. The Colts, they stunk it up yesterday. They blew a huge lead. They had a 33-0 lead, and the Minnesota Vikings mounted one hell of a comeback. It was the largest comeback in NFL history. That was crazy. But the Colts, we all know that they are a terrible football team. The Browns and the Ravens played the second game of the doubleheader. I'll probably talk about that sometime tomorrow with my co-host. We'll talk about that on our weekly show. We'll get into that. We do that show 3 times a week, so you guys are more than welcome to tune in and watch. It's called Gunzo and the Judge, hosted by Chris Gonzalez and myself. We have fun talking sports, so you guys are more than welcome to stop by for that. But there's going to be some good games today. I'm ready. I'm going to be sitting on the couch watching these games and most likely on standby to do some of these sports videos. But it was fun chatting with you guys. I'm about to check out now. You guys take care. Peace. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the games. Happy Sunday.